Now, for more on the situation, I'm joined by Xiaohui in Beijing. She is from China's Institute of International Studies. China has called for more restraint. Has there been any more of an official response on this?
Excuse me?
I say, China is calling for official restraint on this. Has there been any more of a response from Beijing?
Well, actually, China has expressed again and again our concern about the escalation of the tension in the Korean Peninsula. And China is trying to ask all the related parties, especially the DPRK, to return to the negotiation table and avoid more provocative actions in this region. But up to now, I suppose the related parties are still working on a resolution together. But unfortunately, we haven't received any positive responses from the related parties, including the DPRK. And so it is quite likely that this country will conduct a third nuclear test in the near future.
South Korea, or at least the DPRK, has already conducted 2 tests, as we've been reporting, in 2006 and 2009. Why do you think this third test right now?
Well, actually, this country's domestic policies as well as its international environments have not changed much in recent years. And we know that inside this country, the leadership is trying hard to strengthen the regime. And the regime utilized the so-called military force as one of its main strategies. But in recent years, we have witnessed some signs that this country is also paying attention to economic development, but not as quick enough as to catch up with the military build-up. So the military capability is one of the focus in this country, and it will be the focus of this country's policy in the future. And for the international environment, we know that in the past years, the country is suffering a lot from pressure from the outside world, especially from the US and for the South Korea. So it is quite difficult for this country to make drastic progress in reaching to the outside world and to amend its policies. So China has been calling for related parties to work with this country to build mutual trust and to solve the problem finally. So that is the reason why this country needs to conduct a third nuclear test. The country believes that the so-called brinkmanship is useful.
Yeah, because, right at this time, the United States and the Republic of Korea are set to conduct joint exercises. That's off the coast of the Republic of Korea. And part of these exercises will involve a nuclear-powered submarine, a U.S. nuclear-powered submarine. Is this something of a provocation? Do you think it'd be seen that way by the North, by the DPRK?
Well, we believe that all the related parties should remain restrained and to make the problem to be solved in the future. So any actions that may escalate the tension is not helpful now. And as you mentioned, the joint exercise may be kind of a provocation to the DPRK, and we believe it. It is not helpful in the current situation.
Right.
Now we are trying to persuade these countries to stop further actions, including the nuclear test. So this kind of joint exercise is not the right time to conduct it.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.